Hello, and welcome to the Northbrook Historical Society's 1890s Shermerville home, upstairs on the second floor at the Northbrook History Museum in the Village Green. This dried flower arrangement includes peonies grown in the area. Shermerville and subsequently Northbrook were once well known for their nurseries and flower growers. When the Northfield Inn was first built in 1894 at the northeast corner of Waukegan and Shermer Roads, the upstairs here was a space where people traveling from Chicago to Milwaukee could stop for lunch or dinner or spend the night. When the Bartlemay family bought the building in 1901, the upstairs was their living quarters and downstairs the kitchen and the restaurant. When the Historical Society went to restore the building in the 1970s, the idea was to make something of interest to the people of Northbrook on both the first and the second floors, and the upstairs was made into a typical 1890s Shermerville home. Much of the furniture and items you will see here are original to the period and belong to local families. The light fixtures in each room, at one time fueled by gas, have since been converted to electricity. Now, let's take a look in the parlor. This would have been the main room for entertaining guests. On the walls is an historic reproduction of wallpaper from that era. This same wallpaper adorns the walls at the Lincoln home in Springfield and the Clark House in Chicago. The fixture above shines a beautiful light pattern onto the walls and ceiling on a dark day.
Banjo solo, coon song medley, played by Mr. Roby Brooks of Brooks and Denton, Edison Records.
Here in the corner is a coal-burning stove made of nickel and isinglass. This was the main source of heat in the home. A child's job during those days might be to keep the coal bucket filled on cold winter nights. On the table here is what's called a stereopticon. In today's world of television and smartphones, our entertainment is much different than that of the 1890s. Inventors of the time were limited in what they could create, but their budding curiosity led to inventions like this. In the 1890s, this was something new and wonderful. You could take that stereopticon and instantly travel anywhere in the world to see what life was like.
Mandolin solo, dance characteristics, the Pixies, played by Mr. W.C. Townsend. It is on record.
Many of the place settings and dishes here were donated to the museum by early Shermerville families. The table and chairs are from the 1890s and were donated by the Bartlemay family. This wood-burning stove was used not only for cooking, but for baking, heating the room, heating water, and heating flat irons for ironing clothes.
Clarinet solo, tempo di Polonaise on the meadow.
To use this telephone, you would have to turn the crank to alert the operator, who would then ask for the number you wish to be connected to. Here in the icebox, you would keep your ice up here and your perishable food, like milk and dairy products, down below. You would leave a sign on your door requesting a certain number of pounds of ice, and it would be delivered to your doorstep.
This a solo selection from the Beggar Student, played by D. Wormser.
A wide assortment of utensils and cooking equipment from a simpler time were quietly replaced by electric versions over the decades. Thankfully, many of these relics were donated to the Northbrook History Museum for safekeeping.
Mark, the Tyrian, as played by George Grose's celebrated orchestra of New York City.
The amenities had an overhead water supply, which operated by pulling a chain which released the water from the tank above to flush.
By Mr. Ruby Brooks of Brooks and Denton, Edison Records.
We hope you enjoyed this tour of the 1890s Shermerville home on the second floor of the Northbrook History Museum in Northbrook, Illinois. Thank you for watching.